Chapter 1. Why you should train your memory. Having a sharp memory can be an invaluable skill in this modern age. With a sharp memory comes a whole host of benefits that will help you in your day-to-day life. Whether you're a student, a business person, a gas station attendant, or what have you, a sharp memory will have unseen benefits all around. This first chapter will discuss some of the more obvious and a few overlooked benefits to having a good memory. One of the most obvious uses for a strong memory is for students, but this applies equally to anybody wishing to study more efficiently. Individuals who have a sharp memory are much more likely to recall information than those without. This means that time spent studying will be cut down drastically. Rather than cramming information for several hours a day, multiple days before a test, you could study more efficiently for 1 or 2 hours. When it comes time to take the exam, you'll be able to recall the information significantly easier. Not only will you do better on exams, but you'll also free up a significant amount of time that would have otherwise been spent studying. That's like icing on the cake. Being able to study more efficiently is a huge boon to any student. Free time is a rare commodity when living the campus life. Not only will being able to study more efficiently reward you with your sanity and more free time, it's also guaranteed to boost your grades. Knowing how to study is more than half the battle. And if you aren't sure exactly what the best methods for that are, well, don't worry. I got you covered in a few chapters. As I already mentioned, though, you certainly don't want to be cramming information for hours on end. Not only is that stressful, but you won't retain much of the information that way either. It's much more efficient to study for shorter amounts of time more often throughout the week. This way, you'll retain more information in a shorter amount of time. Another benefit people often overlook is often used by business professionals. This includes remembering names, faces, and any presentation materials. The benefits of remembering presentation materials are a little easier to understand. When presenting, being familiar with your material allows you to speak clearly and confidently, transition smoothly, and look more professional overall. Being unfamiliar with presentation materials gives off the illusion of unprofessionalism because you'll be more likely to slip up. This could cause any potential business partners to shy away from you or your product. A subtle perk of having a sharp memory in the business world is remembering business partners or potential clients' names and faces. Remembering names and faces is good in its own right, but being able to put the two together will set you apart and impress your colleagues. Being able to address a client or partner by name subconsciously makes them feel more important. If you're sure to greet them by name every time you see them, they'll be much more likely to remember you in turn. Combine this with having a solid presentation, and you're on the fast track to becoming successful in the world of business. Along with remembering names and faces, get in the habit of actually listening to people when they talk. If you're able to regurgitate the information you took in during a meeting from a few weeks ago when it's relevant now, it'll show initiative and drive on your end. This looks great to bosses and shows them that you're dependable and a valuable asset. On top of being useful for business and school, your memory will also serve you well in your personal life. In an age dominated by technology, our ability to remember things as a species has started to fade. Being able to recall things as simple as credit card numbers, social security numbers, and phone numbers can improve your life simply by making it easier to save time. Oftentimes, when ordering things online, you'll be asked to fill in your credit card information. Sometimes you'll have to do this multiple times per form. You could save yourself a couple of minutes at a time by memorizing those numbers instead of having to dig through your purse or wallet for the card each time. Now, a couple of minutes doesn't seem like much, but over time those minutes add up.